Hello YouTube, hi, my name's Tom and my brother is here with me.
Hello, I'm Reese.
And we are today going to be playing through Messiah by Shiny. We played this so much when we were younger. Probably shouldn't have done it, was a 15 rated game.
We were too young for
There's some pretty kind of out there stuff in it. But yeah, no, we really want to play through the game again. It's such an immersive world, it's such a cool game, very cool concept. We kind of know it inside out and I just thought, hey, let's just set up a YouTube channel. We've never done this before.
No, we don't have a clue what we're doing.
We're just winging it. We've not made any kind of recordings like this. So yeah, see how it goes.
I mean, this game is cyberpunk to its core. Like, it's what made us fall in love with the genre, to be honest. It's such a twisted, ruined future.
Yeah, they've gone corrupt.
They've gone off the rails. Yeah, all morality's gone out the window. Humanity is lost
the plot.
Yeah. It's just fascinating. The world they've built is fascinating. I don't even know how far in the future it is. I would guess 500,000 years. Who knows?
No, I feel like we're in about 200 or 300 years into the future. You think more, Reese thinks more. And there's some pretty cutting edge tech and graphics for its time.
Definitely.
Which, yeah, it's just kind of blew our mind when we were younger. And yeah, we've revisited this game so many times over the years. So yeah, let's jump into it. We'll kind of explain the kind of what the game's about as we go through. But yeah, it's pretty unique. So, we are playing the Steam version. We still had old game discs from back in the day, but because they're so old, what did we say?
1999, I reckon.
We've ran into a lot of technical issues getting it to work, so we just thought...
It does work, but it's got a few quirks. In the other version, we can get it working widescreen, for example. For now, we're going with a more reliable...
Yeah, but even this little blue circle, who knows? Getting our first little look at Bob. Well, we might have seen him on the cover art, but here he is. And there's police officers throughout the game who are going to be one of your main enemies.
Well, pretty much everyone's an enemy, aren't they? Yeah. They're either trying to hunt you down, or they're scared of you, or they don't understand you, or...
We're going to be causing a lot of chaos and destruction as we go through the game. And just give you a very brief introduction to the concept. We are playing as a little cherub who's sent down to kind of clean up the Earth because it has gone to hell. Yeah, so we're just going to go down, see what's going on, and yeah. But right, now this is the loading screen, so we have loaded it up beforehand. We've fiddled with all the settings, made it kind of, change the controls to what we used to play with. I'm playing purely on a keyboard. You can play with a mouse, but
it's an old game. You know what they're like. The controls weren't standardised, were they? So.
Yeah, and I just love playing it the way I used to play it. So let's just jump straight in. We're going to go for a new game. And we can choose our difficulty level. They're quite nicely named Disciple, Prophet, Messiah as to how holy you are.
Yeah, so it's not just damage. It doesn't just change the difficulty, it does actually change a few fundamental features, and hard is a lot harder.
Having said that, I feel like I've played this game so many times.
You've never completed it on hard.
Well, I think I have. Yeah, just want to show off, but yeah, I think let's for maximum challenge, let's just go for it. And we're about to see a cutscene that's just going to set the scenes, introduce us to the world, see how Bob gets down on Earth. Let's just go for it. So yeah, here we go.
I foresee frustration.
I think one of the main ideas we wanted with this playthrough is to just do it as a long play, an immersive long play.
I really appreciate the ambience of this game. Like, just let the world build itself.
Bob?
Yeah?
I've got something for you to do today.
What?
I want you to clean up something for me.
That doesn't sound like fun.
Actually, it should be a pretty big job.
Why would I want to do that?
Because I want you to. And I think it would build character.
I got enough character. Couldn't someone else do it?
I'm sending you to Earth. It's in sad shape, and I'm hoping you might straighten it up a little.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, enjoy your trip.
There he is.
Literally being sent down.
So I'm going, Lenny, take your mom to the hospital. If it's an emergency, take her now. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it. No. She's asleep right now. Calls me up 2 hours before the shift and makes me come on. Really? Of course, I gotta come in. This is the second night in a row I gotta work for that guy. You know what else I heard? I heard that the Father Prime has some scientist goons trying to open up a doorway to another dimension. Can you believe that? It's crazy. Another dimension, jeez. Who do they think they are? What?
Okay, so one of the main features of this game is a mechanic called possession. So Bob can enter the soul of another living being. That's what we're seeing happening just here. And this is where we start our game.
Here we go. One of the first games to have dynamic polygon changing so that the characters will be as detailed as the computer can handle. So you will notice the characters a bit like jelly, like they do wobble about a bit. You can see the little halo there indicating that we are that character. A visual indicator of who Bob's currently in possession of. No other character can see it though, of course.
Smell something?
Our guy is just dead. Our good friend on the bridge there, unfortunately.
Not that we care about
he's no longer. So, okay, here we are. Yeah, just find ourselves in this room. We're going to kind of just try and play it as you would play it, maybe as the first time coming through the game. We know what's going on a little bit more than you might do, but yeah, we'll hopefully have a nice experience going forward. So, yeah, there's lots of little kind of tutorial boxes that pop up, fairly self-explanatory.
Yeah, anytime you do something for the first time, it'll give you new hints.
This one, for example, just saying there's a locked gate in front of us. It's going to tell us we can't get through.
It is quite an old school puzzle-based game. Like, okay, so you just have to go around the other side of that one, or there'll be a switch to unlock it, something like that.
Yeah. We've got another gate here, looks pretty heavily barricaded. Must be being blocked off for some reason. Access restricted to commanders. So
that's one of the core mechanics is we don't just stay in this guy for the game. We have to go find a commander, possess her covertly without getting spotted, and bring her back.
Looks like we'll get through there at another point in the game, but for now, because we're just this cop, we can't get through. Shall I show everyone possession? The possession?
Yeah, sure, why not? So even though we are this cop, he's just a cop, one of hundreds of characters in the game. So if we wanted to choose to depossess,
we'd end up like this. So this is Bob.
Poor old little... No, he's very vulnerable. He can't attack, he can't do anything. All he can do is flap his little wings to escape or possess the next unlucky victim.
Yeah. Now,
so he's just going to go off and do his own thing.
The police are highly suspicious, so he's going to attack me as soon as he sees me. And I think this is in an age where genetic modification can happen. So I think they think you're like an escaped experiment. He's not going to be too happy when he sees me. He's going to try and kick me. Doesn't really like the fact that I'm running around. Pretty kind of brutal kind of police force that we do see in this world. So just for now, because he's causing me a bit of trouble. I might just come.
So he's got no gun, of course, so he's just going to punch, kick, whatever he can.
Yeah.
If there was a gun around, he would find it.
Yeah. But for now,
remember we're on hard, so it's going to be you can't get in from the front.
Okay. So we're back inside our cop. Combat mode is just kind of a press of a button. If I was holding a gun, it would kind of hold it up. There is a couple of boxes here. One of them's got this. It's kind of handprint mechanism.
So a handprint indicates something you can press. God knows, I don't know what, touch sensitivity.
Oh, sounds like it's going to self-destruct, so maybe we'll get out of the way.
Awesome graphics. Oh, left behind a gun.
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so now we've got a weapon.
Switch in and out of combat mode.
Yeah.
Because if you aim your gun at someone, they're going to not like that, and they'll give you a few seconds to not do that, otherwise they're going to attack you.
Yeah. So this one I think is a shotgun. So let's just see what we can do with this. So yeah, it's kind of that kind of an action.
So something to point out as well, the UI on the bottom right there. So the 100 at the top is Bob's health. The 76 at the bottom right is the host's health. Say if Bob's on low health, when he possesses the target, he'll heal himself at the cost of the host.
Just to show you as well, got electricity bars. That's injured me a little bit as well, so I could potentially die if I did that too much. But let's just see what's going on. Okay, right, so our head is ringing. Bit of a joke there. I think someone's trying to get in contact with us.
I've never got that. I always thought it meant it was like hurting or something.
Oh no, it's like someone's
Your
trying to
head
call
is
you.
ringing. Bloody hell.
Right, so let's see what this means. Okay, so he's collapsed to the floor.
Well, you're going to have to do best voice acting.
Yeah, okay, so let's just read this out. So, you have come. If it's true, then my prayers have been answered. You are the one. You will set this planet free of its tyranny, and I will help you. I am in a dark place, but I can see through your eyes and through the eyes of others. I will do my best to guide you by sharing what I know and what I steal from the minds of the weak. As a mortal, you must learn how to survive in this world, become comfortable with your new surroundings. I will contact you soon and move you in the right direction. You must trust me. The past has seen me at the pinnacle of this world's power, but I have been cast down and a great evil has taken my place.
I always assumed this was God giving us a message, but that ain't.
No. This is someone unknown to us. So this is someone who must be religious in some way, can sense that we are a Messiah sent down from God to do something. So this person is going to kind of guide us through this world. So at the moment we don't know who this person is, but apparently a very powerful entity.
Right.
So yeah, let's see what happens.
I always thought it was God.
Yeah, I must admit it's a confusing thing because of course playing this as kids we just had no idea what was really going
so
on.
many things.
But coming back to this game and knowing this world so well, it's such an immersive story that you can really just get yourself into. And this is part of the reason I wanted to do this long play. I really want to like dive into this world, just show it off because I just love it.
Because you can, if you know what you're doing, blast through this. But what we want to do is just take our time and show it all. Like for example, look at that city in the background. We just loved the fact that there was this massive city in the background there, and it's something it's stupid, but that little sign at the top there you can blow up if you want to. It's little details.
Right.
I don't think you can with this. Can you?
I think you can, even though we are wielding a shotgun.
No, I think.
There we go.
Now, in a game so old, like little details like that, we were blown away.
I mean,
we loved it.
I mean, but how we even found out that was even shootable? Who knows?
Yeah.
It looks like we've got a cigarette stall robot trying to sell us some.
Trying to tell
robots.
us that cigarettes are healthy and that they're. What else does it say?
It says the first one's free.
Oh, okay. Yeah, obviously. That's a
Brain
good
cancer is a myth.
Yeah, it's there's no health and safety in this.
Smoking is cool. Well, I just think that marketing's just gone out the window, really.
There's just no morals.
Okay, so let's just carry on for a little bit. We've got another character here, another guy, just some worker by the looks of it. He's going to have a little chat with us. He doesn't know, of course, that we're being controlled by Bob. We've got another kind of hand plate here.
Yeah, alright, we know 6:30.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I would say is that it looks like it's going to explode to me because...
That's what the other one did, and it does look... I can make
what I'm going to try and
do...
I'm going to try and save this guy.
Yeah?
This thing's overheating.
That was actually quite an advanced technique.
That was an advanced technique.
That was big time.
So, when you depossess, the host is momentarily disoriented. And we have to use that to our advantage. We've only got like a second or two where they won't realise what's going on. Because if you'll see, he attacked us before, didn't he? So
yeah, but now that I'm kind of this character here, they just leave us to it kind of thing.
They just think, work. Yeah, okay. They're a bit confused as to where they are sometimes, but they'll just be like, okay, I'll continue patrolling, do my thing.
Oof, right. Thought on this particular occasion, I'd save this guy. I mean, we find ourselves in the possession of a welding torch that really doesn't do a lot.
That's a useless weapon.
But as a worker, we've probably not got permission to be running around with guns anyway. So yeah. Another one of these panels. Oh, looks like some kind of restricted to radiation work.
Because obviously that looks like that chap in there.
What's he doing in there? So he looks like he's in some kind of hazardous environment. I've got this force field that stood in the way of me getting in there.
Yes, it doesn't look like a force field, but yeah, I reckon that's probably electrified into the other.
Yeah. The attention to detail of this world, we just love it. I mean,
like what is going on here? He's clearly like loading a radiation battery or something into this device, and then it loads to the top of this rocket, launches it off God knows where. And our theory then is that these on the right here get launched into orbit from that.
Yeah, we think that we're in some kind of like rocket kind of supply, I don't know, depot or something like this. So, there it goes, off into space. I mean, that's a cool detail.
It is. I mean, there is cool sort of, what do they call it, set dressing, where it's just stuff that happens that doesn't need to be. They've not been lazy with this game, I think.
And this character, he's going to say hello to me. I kind of want to be back playing as a cop instead of this worker, though. Because
they, guys, of course, have body armour. They have the rights to use guns and things. They can sort of... They are a safer bet, certainly.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just wait until he turns his back, so they don't like Bob. Now, this worker guy, he's not too much of a threat. I mean, he's probably going to be a bit confused as to why he's suddenly down a hallway.
Yeah, right.
but he's not too bothered. Yeah, he doesn't even really talk to me. He's just like, okay, I'm just going to look around.
Yeah. The AI in this game is good and bad. Obviously, for its age, I think it was quite good, but every character knows, you know, they have their own things to do. Like cops will try and like patrol, they'll try and get back to their post, they'll attack on site. Workers, they'll have their own sort of jobs that they were doing. If they get disrupted from that, then
so like this place down here, for example, we've got navigation control. Again, I think it's something to do with this kind of space depot kind of deal. We've got navigation control as a scientist down there doing something. Quite a cool, like, see-through floor. All these containers are marked with rockets, so I think it's rocket fuel. I think that's why it all explodes. But another cool thing, actually, is that these cops have got the ability to zoom in with their goggles.
Like Dragon Ball Z scouter attachment.
Yeah, so I think if I was playing as a worker, for example, I wouldn't have that ability, so that's quite cool. But yeah, so let's see what's going on over here. There's another one of these panels. Access restricted to scientists. Okay, well that's good.
We've seen a scientist, so let's go and see if we can get him. Now the only thing to consider here, of course, is that floor being a force field. The cops will be able to see through it if we try and possess that scientist. So we will have to see if there's a better way to possess him or distract them or something.
I'm just having a look. See on that screen over there, they look like there's some kind of space station, I think. Yeah, there it is. Nice. Very nice. So that's where all that... Oh, yeah, there he goes.
Oh, there's the thing that we saw launching.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, okay.
So, yeah. Looks like it's...
looks like it's kind of caught by a tractor beam. So we need to possess him, but without the cops seeing. Or that works better.
Oh, there's another guy just slacking off around the back of the barrels. Okay, well...
Want to do your advanced manoeuvre?
Yeah, so basically, what I need to do is I need to get out of this guy and then into him as soon as I can. So... okay, what I'm going to do then, if I position myself very well, I think I should be able to...
No, quick!
Did you hear that the scientist said?
Have you got wings coming out of your back?
He was really quite surprised by that thing. Scientists, workers, they don't really know what Bob is. They're not really like military trained. They're not really aggressive, so you can thankfully kind of wander around, in front of these guys, and they won't really, they don't really care. Cops, on the other hand, are a little bit different. Anyway, so now we've got our scientist. Let's walk on by. Okay, hold on. This job sucks. Why don't you help me out for a while?
We don't know what the hell we're doing.
I have no idea how to navigate this thing. Well, he seems to be doing something with this control panel, so I mean,
that texture.
Just press a button, see what happens. Improper use of braking thrusters.
See,
I think we were trying to land those.
Oh god.
Oh,
hello.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, they're not taking that. Oh,
God, they kind of shot me.
The crossfire a bit there.
Yeah.
So,
hold on, they've actually killed this guy.
The consequence for doing your job badly is.
Hold on a minute.
Well, there's the consequence.
Okay.
That's why he got shot. Like, that's serious.
Yeah, that's because he's. I've pressed the wrong button. He's the boss. He's allowed that something to happen. Nav 4 is offline. Oh god. Okay. Right. Well, anyway.
So now we're a scientist. Let's just get the hell out of here.
Yeah. I mean, I was quite interested though. These guys came through this gate. Gate 4 is remotely locked.
Okay. Is it locked or is it remotely locked?
I don't know. I mean, that one's open. Let's just have a quick look. Going to come through. I mean, why am I pretending? I know, I've played this game 100 times, but just for the viewers.
Oh, exactly.
There we go.
So it's a nice little shortcut. Now we can get back if we need to.
Yeah.
It's a very old school puzzle game.
Yeah.
It has got.
There's a lot of charm to it, but it is good fun. Did you also see that cop that was in that first area? Oh, there's our worker from before, but he walked back down to the bottom floor. He's just doing a bit of chilling out. Okay, so what we need to do? We need to go through here, don't we? Access granted. There you go. So deactivate the lasers because we have a scientist.
Only for 5 seconds. Access control. So
another guy here.
Hit that button. See what we do.
Okay, so that's the control.
That's the one downstairs.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll look through here as well.
You want to save at all?
Yeah.
So saving in this game not automatic. You die, that's it. It's a manual save. You've got 20 slots. Save as much as you want.
Yeah.
If you save just as you're about to die, you can mess yourself up. But that's old school games for you.
Yeah.
Attention all troopers with Class 4 seniority or higher. Thanks to the Father's Bioweapons Incendiary Division, you'll soon be burning.
So it looks like he's advertising some kind of new weapon. Looks like a flamethrower.
It looks like that.
It looks pretty good.
So that looks like you could take out a lot of enemies at the same time, but you get too close and you get in trouble as well.
So anyway, I think we find ourselves in kind of a barracks, maybe. Looks like there's a few TV screens on the wall. Looks like these guys are watching it quite intently.
phrase restricted
Some
range
push-ups. There he is.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good animation for that. Oh, he's had enough.
Yeah, it's quite. Yeah, it's quite a nice.
The 460
environment that they've built, really.
contains a highly corrosive organic liquefier to
Basically,
ensure
that's a
reliable
weapon dispenser. You find them here and there. Quite often, they'll have pretty damn awesome weapons in it.
Yeah.
Are you
from turning your
going to
weapon
show them what this weapon does?
Yes, and the other thing I'm going to show is the
Remember
fact
your
that-
difficulty setting.
Yes, the other thing is I am currently a scientist. A scientist
yes.
has no business picking up weapons. So
I don't know if you can possess anyone else without them noticing.
let's just see what
Right,
happens.
are you going to save before you have actually? You saved.
after ignition, as you may find him or her quickly approaching
Right, so you've given us a warning.
Oh, okay.
Let's put that out.
Please ask me to put it out. Nice.
enemy and have
Shall we see what happens?
Okay.
Let's just. This is our first taste of
Are
combat.
you going to pick that weapon up?
I will.
Because you did good the other day.
Yeah, I did have a very quick go at it. All right, let's
So
just
this
see.
can quickly backfire.
So this is a flamethrower. So let's see what happens.
Wait, move back, then go toward the other gun. Go back, that's what
Right,
I
here
do.
we go.
Right, now then get that guy.
There's another guy there.
He's trying to get towards the gun, but he's trying to avoid the... Oh, we got it. Okay, you're going to change it. Oh, no!
Man,
So a shotgun is an instant kill that near.
when you're that close.
Right, so I think this is a
I
good
tried
time-
to swap gun, didn't I?
Yeah, that was
just at the
stupid.
last one, I just thought, let's just get
So at this point, it would be a good time to clarify the differences in difficulty. So, easy difficulty, you can possess from the front all angles. You don't need to be behind them. Medium difficulty, you have to be behind them. And hard difficulty, that cone behind them is even smaller. I think it's like a 90-degree curve, so you have to be quite behind them, so it helps a lot if they're not aware. However, the other main difference as to why difficult is so much harder is easy and medium. If your host dies, you automatically depossess. On hard, if your host dies, you die with him. So if you're caught unawares, that's it. Let's try. Come on, you did
last
alright. You panicked and tried to swap gun. You don't need to.
Okay.
And almost right. Have the flamethrower going when he's coming around the box, and just stay back there. Oh, you're on 8 health. What's happened?
Oh, I got shot really up
Oh,
close.
did you?
There you go.
Okay, that was flawless.
Yeah. I told you I've played this game before.
Well, yes, but
I mean, that was
that's
pretty
more
good.
like it.
Thank you very much.
I've seen you fail that
Plenty of times.
many a times. That was very lucky.
Yeah, I told you it's a good gun. The only thing is, I'm only on 8 health.
Yeah, that sucks. But
I
then
feel
that's
like
another scientist out there, so
even dropping off a ledge, I think, might do me in at this point.
I mean, you can just possess him if you want. Who cares about this guy?
Yeah, I think I might just get rid of this.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll
So
like the fact
will
that it's killed
they
their buddies.
will they see?
See what?
Will they see if you go into this scientist? In fact, it doesn't matter, does it? Because
No, I mean, I may as well, they might know.
as long as they don't see it.
There we go, 100. I mean, I could probably just, I
little space here.
could do them a little hand-to-hand. You can, without a gun, you can do some little fisticuffs.
It was meant to be a minor attack.
I mean, I did tell you, I was on 8 health, and I just gave him a little punch to the face. It was enough to kill him. Okay, well, anyway,
hopefully,
so
just don't go in there, guys. It's a bad time. Stay out here.
yeah, I mean, part of our duty as Bob is just, well, I suppose actually
you know
we're supposed to
what?
be cleaning the place
We are
up.
cleaning up the place. We have just cleaned the hell up of that place.
Yeah, some corrupt cops have just, been dispatched.
Exactly. I thought, no, we did do that. Yeah, we did
do that.
Yeah, so we've unlocked that gate now.
Okay, well, let's go through here. Sterilise.
Because we are in need of sterilising. This is, of course, probably because it's an old game. It was probably a nice little cheaty way to
Load the
load the next area.
Look at his little goggles. He's got
Yeah, they're
quite
right.
cool goggles, hasn't he?
So I remember being absolutely amazed at this.
Wow. Okay.
Look at the scale of this. You
Look
feel
at
like
that
you're in
factory floor.
you really feel like you're in the thick of it. Inner workings of the city.
Our head is ringing. Okay.
And head, hello?
Hello, is anyone there? New head. Who dis? Alright, let's just.
There is a new head.
It is. So this last time. Right, going to fall to our knees again. Let's see what this mysterious entity has to say to us. A mad, inhuman dictator known as Father Prime is at the nucleus of the great shadow that hangs over us. Do whatever it takes to get to him. He controls the people from his technology center near the entrance to the main city. You can access the center from the laboratory that feeds it. I can lead you there, Bob. But you must stay hidden. Use the darkness and hide in the skin of others. The people of this world have no faith, and they will fear you and attack you. Well, we've found that out already.
Yeah, we know.
They are misdirected by years of oppression. You must help them despite themselves and see to the demise of Father Prime, or he will see that the planet consumes itself. So Father Prime sounds like he's a
big baddie dictator then.
Yeah, because, I mean, just simply the fact we've got these kind of ruthless kind of military presence all over the place, just kind of completely attacking, Bob, for example. They don't even know what he is, but they're just like shoot on sight kind of thing. I get the impression that a lot of the workers and a lot of kind of the people of this world are heavily oppressed. And yeah, we're going to try and see if we can
liberate some, or
see who's at the root of it. Wow, look at the scale of that.
Yeah, it just makes the world feel so like all for just world building, isn't it?
Yeah, I kind of feel like we're at some kind of like warehousing or kind of distribution logistics part of the city at the moment. Yeah, I think that we need to get to the main city to see where this kind of leader is.
What's that gate say? We locked
Gate 5.
from the inside. Oh, okay. So we need to get around the other side. Well,
More
how are we
electricity.
going to get over that?
Okay, so maybe not through it. We can
Have to
go.
go over it. This is nice to go, isn't it?
Got
Now that is a nice
gun.
new gun. So this is the double barrel machine gun. Lovely.
Nice.
You can give it a couple of.
It's like a nice force field kind of window. Nice. Well, yeah, I'll take this with me. I mean, I'm not supposed to be carrying it.
We'll look at that. Organic contamination.
Yeah.
See, I've always wondered, does that mean they've detected Bob?
No, they've detected me. I've just walked in off the street.
I wonder if they've gone, hold on, this ain't right. Something's weird happened. They've locked us in.
Maybe. Police officer over
You
there.
can't shoot through the gate.
I'm not really supposed to be holding this, that's the thing.
Okay, leave it back there.
What the? So he's not really expecting me. He's like, what the hell are you doing here, mate?
Well, what's going to happen here is we need to get down there. If you jump off there, you will break your legs. So this can't be done as a character, like a cop. It must be that we have to be Bob here,
So it looks like we can kind of climb up over those...
avoiding those steamy vents of some kind.
Yeah.
But if we're going to be Bob, this guy here is going to shoot at us.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to...
Are you going to do what I think you're going to do?
I mean... Yeah.
So we don't know what's going on with the audio, but in this section it does seem to be fading out very sporadically.
Really strange, isn't it?
So we've disabled this guy, which sounds dreadful. I meant disable as in...
Sorry, I didn't mean to... Oh, no!
Oh, there he goes.
I mean, what a way to go, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a little battery. Okay, yeah, we're having a bit of an audio problem in this section. I don't really know why.
We've never had it before.
Don't know whether to persevere. The volume has gone completely quiet, so...
We think it's a game issue though, because it's only when you get near this section.
Yeah.
So we will just go up here and see what happens.
Yeah, let's just play on. I'm just going to save the game again to see if that helps us in any way.
Or one and load again. Oh,
See, audio's come back.
Okay, we're going to have to apologise for that because I've never known that ever happened before.
Such a formal
Perhaps
thing to do.
it's your computer or something strange. I've never ever encountered that. Yeah. But it's an old game. This game deserves, of all games, a remake,
Yeah.
a remaster. It's such a good
Best thing that we would hope for was someone who knows anything about computer tech just remaking this game. Looks like we're in some kind of radiation facility. That's probably why it's saying about the organic contamination.
Yes, true.
Yeah. Also, as you could see a minute ago, we dropped this guy into the water.
Oh my god!
Uh-oh. Hold on a minute.
Jump! Oh no, we're alright.
Uh-oh.
So
No,
we have
my
now-
health is... I need to get out of here.
We've been dropped into the radiation area.
Oh no, I really hope it goes back up again.
Just jump.
Oh my god. Okay, right. So we
just
definitely
get
don't
off
wanna
of
do
it
that.
now.
Okay, I need to find someone to heal my health.
So yeah, we need to find a host to heal ourselves. Now the issue is we need to climb up here, avoiding the red hot steam vents. Mm-hmm. If you get hit, that'll be
That's
that.
pretty good, like, little detail, isn't it? You know, Bob's just hanging there on a ledge.
This game is, yes.
Yeah, you can't really do that as any other character, but you can do it as Bob. You can just like grab onto little ledges and move side to side and that. But I'm just gonna. Oh no,
Oh, you're all good. I'm foreseeing you instantly dying.
I know. I mean, this is such a classic puzzle for a game, isn't it? It's like, oh, don't go on the hot steam.
Just jump over it.
Oh, I'm kind of tempted. Yeah, there we go. All right.
Ah, you might have heard that. Was that the oof?
I don't think it's the oof. I think that the oof comes from a cutscene at the very end of the game.
Does it?
Yeah.
Really? So the oof from Roblox, infamous, came from this game.
Who knew that Bob would have to be so agile?
I couldn't do that.
I actually did a obstacle race a little while back, and yeah, all kinds of upper body stuff. Even like monkey bars is actually so much harder now. now
that we're not a kid and we actually weigh something.
Yeah. To use a fan, fly or jump above it. Okay, hold on. What's
right,
this?
so we can, if we go on those, we'll like kind of be floated up a bit. That fan's distorted, isn't it?
Okay, so we've got ourselves down here. These fans, looks like we can just like hover up amongst them.
But we need to get above, so we need to raise these fans up a bit.
Yeah, so it looks like there's some kind of part of the facility up there that we can get to. So, I think... Well, it'd take you quite a while to figure this out, but actually, when you press this...
I don't know, I don't ever remember figuring it out. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh, I remember that. Looking up for a lot longer, do you?
Yeah, maybe.
I remember like you pressing this and you had to wait for ages while it went up, but now it seems to give you a control back to your character before it's actually finished. Nice.
Oh, look at that, so genius. So we're just going to use it to go from one to the next healer. We need to find some way of
we need some health quick, don't we?
Yeah, that radiation doesn't seem nice. Seems like someone's looking at us though, because someone's saying, "What the hell is that?"
Be careful.
Right.
I'd stay here a second. So these are radiation workers handling radiation.
So just because we know the game a little bit more, we'll show you what's going on in a minute. But someone up there is actually carrying around a radiation battery. Until he kind of goes away, we're going to be affected by it, and we're only on 11 health. So we need to kind of wait until we go.
How quickly? Oh, there he is. Yeah. So
I think.
Is it in the containment field? I think it is. Yeah. Just get into
Right, okay, now we're in a radiation.
Yeah, so we can now survive radiation as part of the radiation.
That's what it says right here.
I ain't got time for reading that.
Oh, he's just deactivated all of the security. Okay. Right, okay, I think somebody, it might be this guy, has just hit the emergency shutdown because he's just seen something really weird happening, aka Bob messing around up here. So I'm not very happy with this guy. So I don't really know if that affects things as such. But
what we need to go down through that door. But of course he's hit the emergency stop, so we need to reactivate all these consoles.
Lift cannot be operated during the emergency procedure. Okay, well let's just turn it all back on again, I suppose.
Yeah. See, I always feel like this is really hot, but then you turn the panel on and
it's like a nice cooling.
Yeah, it's a nice cooling. Much better.
It's all like, get out of the way. I mean, it's a bit annoying. Just turn it all off and he's just a bit scared.
Yeah, what a baby.
Okay, right, we've restored power. I think if we hadn't have been seen, then exactly. It wouldn't have been shut down at all. But this guy, interesting, he's got a this little grabber thing. And I think...
So I think they get energized or created there, and then he grabs them and puts them somewhere else, who knows.
Yeah.
Just don't press that big red button.
Right, let's get out of here anyway.
So being the radiation worker and having the power restored, we can get through here.
We're going all the way down to the bottom level. Remember when we got hit with the radiation before as Bob?
We got the goop. The what even is it? Slime goop stuff to avoid.
Maybe it's toxic waste. Who knows?
Maybe.
Okay, so yeah, we're down here. So now we can survive. Our guy has only got 57 health because we used his life force to kind of regenerate Bob. But yeah, I don't want to do anything other than just get through this bit. I think for the time being. Let's go through here. Looks like some kind of tank symbol here. So. Okay.
Just building a tank. This area could only be gotten through as a radiation worker.
Okay. So yeah, so it looks like what have we got? Got a couple of cops over there. Looks like they're actually a slightly different style of officer that we've seen previously. So I think remember that red guy that was on the bridge at the start?
Yes.
I think they're
that's one of him.
They're the same kind of type.
As far as she goes now, but
So they don't like the fact that I'm coming over here. That's not where I'm supposed to be working.
Got no business with the commander.
No business with the commander. Oh, so the commander is the person that we needed at the very, very first gate. Remember that one with all the electricity bars? So that looks like it's the person that we need. This guy, however,
on the platform. I don't know.
Yeah, this looks like
So he's making, working on some tank or something.
That looks like our target, the commander back there. They're letting that guy through, okay.
So. Right, so of course the gate controls are all behind there.
Yeah,
so
okay.
We're going to have to wait for that boat to come out. Covertly swap host.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's he paid by the hour?
Yeah, he's just in no rush at all, is it?
Not paid per tank. So, I can't remember if we've mentioned already, but the reason we got into this game was because we found it was part of a demo disc obtained from a magazine. So this first sort of hour or so of the game was on that demo disc, thus we played it to death. We know every last inch of this game. And I just got so many memories of this room in particular, and messing around in this room.
Right, so it looks like this goes outside.
And of course, being an old game, sound apparently doesn't exist.
Right, let's see if we can get through now. I mean, I don't know whether they particularly care whether I'm running through, but
No, they don't seem to.
But yeah, let's just show you that this guy can't go through that because he's not a radiation worker. These guys look pretty cool to be fair.
They are medium cops, so medium armour. The first cop we were in was a light cop, so they have various ranks, which increase in their obviously status and also armour.
Yeah. So if we were going into a battle, for example, yeah, it'd be better to be one of these guys rather than one of the blue cops.
Yep.
Don't know what these buttons do. I mean, last time I pressed something horrible happened.
Yes, true.
No commander needed. Okay, we've got one of this.
We've already got commander, fair enough. Gate 5 unlocked, good.
Yeah, I think that's
okay.
just a-
Right, so we need that commander, so...
There's also this little screen over here that looks like.
Oh, it's for the attention of the commander. Right,
Yeah.
well let's look at that in a
Make
second.
sure that those guys aren't looking over here. Okay. First female character that we've come across.
Things overheating here.
Some kind of android, we think. You
Yeah, I
can't
think-
tell from the textures, but we think it's some kind of certainly a cyborg or something.
Yeah. But anyway, so there's this little screen that's trying to get our attention for some reason. I'm just going to save it
what we
for
got.
Commander, I've been hailing. We have shot activity in Sector 2. Gather your men and report there immediately.
Shot activity.
What's wrong with this thing?
Okay. So they're asking us to go all the way back through to gate 2. So they're actually asking us to go through that first gate that we
Yeah.
saw.
At this stage, we don't know what shots are. I guess we'll leave that till later.
Okay, they're going to give me a nice salute.
Lovely.
Because I outrank them, I suppose.
Now, I suppose we should say, gather your men. You can't do that, unfortunately. There's no like commanding of NPCs or anything. We can't, unfortunately. We are on our own.
Yeah, I think maybe it was a kind of a mechanic they thought about at one point, but didn't
Yeah.
quite get around to doing.
Oh, ring, ring.
Head is ringing again. Let's see what's our
going on.
unknown entity has to say to us today. Do you want to read this one?
Century-old strife continues between Father Prime's police force and the underground sewer dwellers known as the Chots. When Father Prime assumed power, a group of separatist dwellers took to the underground to resist his tyranny. Since the Chots dropped from the mainstream society, they have been clashing with Father Prime's troops in an effort to overthrow him. They are an ally of your cause, but will not recognize you as such. Fear them. 100 years of living underground has changed them to something other than human. They fight with little provocation, they eat their own, their goal is no longer visible in their poisoned minds, only the means by which they set out to accomplish it so many years ago. You will meet them soon and convince a commander to return to Gate 2.
Okay.
So they are... Yeah, they have separated from society and just devolved.
Living
Yeah,
underground,
yeah.
in the sewers, cannibalistic, mindless.
All that remains is like the animalistic.
Yeah. It's, I don't really
So,
know.
as
how to
a
prepare for
cop
this.
or a commander, this is going to be a fun confrontation. Hold on, how are we going to do this?
I've got an idea.
Okay.
The only thing I'm a little bit worried about is I don't really have
No,
a
no.
good gun.
Where
I know
did
which
the-
gun I want.
Where did the machine gun go?
I took it up with us down to that.
We should not have done that. We should have left it where it was.
Yeah. Unless I just go through it, I might.
Yeah, I mean, we can just say...
Let's just have our first encounter with
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shots.
we know what's going to happen.
That is the gate. I mean, the first time we played this game, we were terrified because you open this gate and it is
not a good time.
Let's just save. So, I really do want that machine gun. The only thing we do have at our disposal is we have got some grenades that we can use. So I might
Bouncing Bethies, they call them. You'll see they are kind of reality warping.
So, okay, so that was just to show kind of what's awaiting us behind that door. I really do think that I need that machine gun, so I'm going to go all the way back. Yeah, I wish I could ask these guys to come with us, but that's not going to happen, so I'm just going to try.
What you could do, though, is go as one of them instead.
Yeah, now that I've opened the gate, that is true.
Well, no, but you could have done it beforehand as well.
Yeah. Okay, well, in that case, then what I'm going to do...
You want to save first, though, if you're going to try it.
Okay,
So,
I've got a hell of a technique.
is it a good technique?
Yeah. So these commanders, instead of... Have we strangled anyone to death yet? I don't know if we have.
I don't think we have.
So these guys have got a pretty interesting way of dispatching a cop. So I'm just gonna play along. And then wait until they turn
So
around.
hand-to-hand combat can be different for each character. In this case, kick up the arse and then snap the neck.
Yeah.
She knows what she's doing.
I think everyone in this game has been trained in martial arts because everyone's got some crazy skills. Oh, I didn't.
No, it's fine, you
unlock
got
the
grenades.
door. Yeah, okay, so another little hack that you can do if you can get hold of some grenades is to blow it open from the outside and destroy the gate.
Only medium cops and above have grenades.
Yeah. I'm just going to save the game.
Yep. There's a chops utilise a ice weapon, so as they hit you, they slow you down more and more. Very tricky.
Wow, he didn't match that well, did he?
No.
That guy just doesn't care, does he?
Well, no, true. They can't hear very well, can they? Oh, that's a lot. Throw a grenade. 50 health, this is good. Ooh, decent.
Okay. Well, that was good. He doesn't.
He just has no health at all, does he? So that's a little body disposer droid, very efficient and brutal.
Yeah. Okay.
Always known as don't slow your PC down.
Yeah. Don't want to render all those bodies. Alright, let's see what's waiting for us through here. No, someone's shooting us at us.
And what he has is devastating.
Nope. Whoa, hold on a minute. He's firing harpoons at us.
You can imagine what that would do. Please don't get hit.
I love this gun.
I don't think that's getting him enough. Oh.
Right?
Yeah, why not?
He doesn't care.
That'll do it.
I've got him. I want this gun.
Hear that music, yeah?
Oh god, there's loads more. I've run out of grenades.
I'd get a bit. Oh, you've only got 13 in health.
Oh man.
Him on the right. You got 6 bullets left. Oh, you know.
Oh, I've got one.
Yeah. 18 health. You're gonna have to leave the body. Oh no, you're gonna have to leave the body soon and then leave the medium cop alive with the harpoon. Well, that's one way to do it. Oh, okay. So now we're in a situation where we need to get possession of a shot. Oh, that's lucky. He's facing away. He's facing away. He's getting.
But there's another guy around there somewhere, isn't there?
I think they're all in front. I just get him. But this is a chot. Half human, half sewer.
I got this gun again.
I think this. So now that we're on the chot side, effectively, the shots shouldn't attack us.
No, they do.
They do.
They do. They still.
Well, they shouldn't, but they've probably seen us possess a guy.
Yeah. Okay. How's that for some combat? Ah! Uh-oh, 18 health.
Very good.
Uh-oh, we can actually get out of here. Ah!
The pump gun.
Yeah.
So a nice feature of this gun that they utilise is it can be used as a kind of a propeller to slow your fall.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, that was weird.
Yeah, you have to hold it.
Yeah, but it was when I was turning. That's something weird. Something weird happened there. Okay, I'm going to go back into this blue.
So if he sees us, he's going to attack us. Goodbye. Oh, he's only got 13 health?
No.
Oh, that's
Well, let's go find another one then.
great.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I can't do any of those guys because they're all stood together. I mean, I only really need a body, I don't really need a light copper satchel. I'm gonna do it as this worker.
That's it, take a worker into war.
Hello?
Hello?
How are you doing?
Whoa, did you see that?
What the hell are you doing? I love the possession sound, it's just so good. give him a punch.
God. Right, now I'm not supposed to have this gun, but no one's going to see
But
it.
only Chocks are going to see, so we're all good.
Where did my machine gun end up?
I don't know. Oh no, it was all the way over where the harpoon guy was.
Oh man, okay, let's just, should we save again?
Yeah.
Right, here we go. Oh, that guy is nailing us.
So he's got a, what's he even got, like a gun that fires blades or something, it's horrific.
There's that machine gun over there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't remember if there's anyone else in this room.
Yeah, we just run over to that box, you can get there I think. I know what's going to happen. Oh, you did swap it, nice. You only got 31 bullets there.
Yes. I think. Oh, there we
we've
go.
done it.
Oh, there you go. As a worker. Right, let's see what this guy's got to say. Presently, shots are invading Old Town. Prime's forces have evoked martial law and riot gates block many routes through the city. Bypass the gates and reach the outskirts by travelling through the inner network of labs and office quarters that connect the outer streets. Okay. So this is a good point to perhaps call it a day on part one.
Through the gate.
We could have a little look through the gate.
Well, either that or cut as the gate opens.
Ooh, yeah,
How suspenseful.
No,
I bet you wish you knew what was through that gate, eh?
well, this is actually where the demo ended, wasn't
Exactly.
it?
So we never knew what was past this gate. It was
Yeah.
like a dream come true when we found out.
Yeah, this is for us. It's kind of like a natural kind of like right end of chapter 1. Chapter 2 is coming up because this gate was like the thing that you couldn't get past in the demo.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess we could just call it there then, couldn't we?
Yeah. Just open the gate and cut. You open the gate to like, I don't know, something else.
Right.
See you
Well,
next
thanks
time,
for
mate.
watching. We hope to do several more of these playthrough videos. We think there might end up being something like 8, 9, 10 parts to this video series. It's taken us nearly an hour to get to this point, so...
Which, if we did just rush through, would have taken us 10 minutes.
Yeah, we know this game enough to kind of get through it very quickly, but yeah, we're just kind of like trying to immerse ourselves in the world.
Exactly.
Okay, well yeah, I've been Tom, this has been Reese.
All right.
What?
It's me.
And yeah, we'll tune in for part 2 at some point.
Tune in.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.